It's been at least 2 months since I've done a Salty Serenade section video. There's been a lot going on. I haven't had a chance to get over there. But for the new people on my pages, I highly moderate my videos and my comment section. So comments with a lot of cussing, insults that are misogynistic or sexist, racist, they get held in review. And periodically I will go through and, take screenshots and tell you all what is going on. And after I do that, I block these people. This is one of the reasons people are wondering why I don't have as many followers over on YouTube. It's probably because I keep blocking all of the people that want to come in and insult me. Negative engagement does push the algorithm, but I would rather grow slowly than to have these people come in and make my space highly antagonistic towards women. So let's take a look at some of these comments that I have received over the last 2 months. Okay, so this is on one of my leopards are feasting videos. This person says, "Are you kidding me? I can't even sit through this one after only a minute in. Are you telling me that we should bend over just to get loved up the patootie by people who are pro-genocide because they have a D next to their name? No, there is too far. The slow creep that led to Trump included stuff like this." This is how people talk, but if they can't talk like normal folks, that is the reason why they get blocked. So this is an example of the things that get held in review. Yesterday in my post where this woman was exposing a DL men's group, this man named Pat says, "Bae, you bash men much too often. I think you like the taste of peaches." And then on my post where I was talking about this pick me and made a screenshot, Miguel says, "It's always the single, bitter, arrogant broads like yourself who project their BS on other women. You wish someone would pick you, but instead you get peeled like a scab off of every one of your failed relationships. But hey, you know better, right?" No, I don't know any better, not at all. So I had made a post a couple of months ago. It says, "Why is everyone obsessed with convincing women to get married?" And Jason Vasquez, he just was not feeling it. He said, "I don't know how this garbage shows up on my feed. Why does this woman's opinion matter again? Why does her opinion have any weight whatsoever? Nothing but BS and garbage. This comes from a woman who clearly doesn't have the looks to get her own man. Shut up. No one cares, woman." They just be having such big feelings. And then on this post where this woman is doing this schnazzy salute and got fired, this man down here at the bottom says, shucks, I forgot to blur it out. He says, "You're all on some crybaby butt stuff. I don't give a shucks. Kiss my patootie. Roman salutes all day. Whiny butt B words." See, this is the reason why they get held in review, because they don't know how to not talk abusively when they are talking in my spaces. That's the reason why they get blocked and people hardly see this type of stuff. I do try to keep my spaces free from these type of people that just want to have abusive, mean-spirited language. Keston told me to shut the F up. It's women who still desire marriage. Men don't care about the living arrangements as long as there are peaches. And then Helvita says, "I'm enjoying this," talking about this major Trump recession coming. He says, "I'm enjoying this. I'm just wondering when you will get your fat butts off the couch and take your third world country back." So I don't really know if he's talking about me or whatnot, because he could possibly. And if he's talking about the United States or he wants me to go back to a third world country, but it was enough insults in there to where he will get blocked as well. James says, most the 304s in this comment section won't ever get married. So that's James. And this man named Go Patriots, or maybe Go Paratraders, says, "Women are not worth marriage. Why would men want to get married?" So this person didn't cuss, but sexism gets filtered. And it's like, if you don't want to get married, don't get married. I block these people because they do not need to see women or talk to women. They don't need to be in our comment section. So this comment was on one of my malfunctioning wife appliance videos. Asian Lion really took exception to that one. He says, when I see stuff like this, I hope commie black women from America stay the hell out of Africa and keep their testosterone to themselves. Willie Lynch trained black women to submit to his authority, plus train their male children to be mentally weak and train their female children to be mentally strong. American black women have been weaponized against themselves by deluding themselves that embracing masculinity, going against their own feminine nature, will somehow fulfill them. American black women are weaponized against black men by refusing to raise mentally strong men to be authority figures and submitting to strong husbands, but instead of seeking out riff, it says riff, in the prison walls for a quick drama fix. So apparently we're all just running out to the prisons. Is it any wonder why you see so many black men running away from them for better options, finding feminine women that actually enjoy making them happy rather than a testosterone-rich, perverse, commie B-word that is bound to make his life miserable? You go, PP bros. That is a whole lot. He has been holding this in, and too bad he will never be able to talk on my page again. And this is the final screenshot. So I was talking about how people send personalized messages to Donald Trump. This person says, it might be time for the Antifa domestic terrorist libtard demon rats to find a hobby. Trump is all in your heads. Like, why such abusive, mean-spirited language? Now, this post was about the China's one-child policy, and this person says, sounds like a sort looser crying, in my opinion, and judging by how you look, it's a net positive for society that you won't reproduce. Talking about me, that I won't reproduce. And then finally, at the bottom, this person is one of the, on one of the Leopards Are Feasting videos, says, deported that alien back to Africa. Oh, these people struggle so hard. So these are the types of comments that get hidden. So this is one of the reasons why you won't see a lot of back and forth. You won't see a lot of negativity. Some people say things like, you're just creating an echo chamber, but they're not. I wouldn't let these people come into my house talking to me like this. They're certainly not going to be able to come into my spaces and talk to me like this. And I do recognize that this is probably one of the reasons why I don't grow as quickly as I could, because I don't do the negative engagement. I don't let men continue to go back and forth in my pages, in my spaces, because if you really wanted to hear from men, you can go into their spaces. This is a women-centered space. So if you are noticing men going back and forth and bringing nothing but misogyny, manospheric talking points, if you're seeing insults and racism, and I haven't caught it, you need to let me know. Plus, I do have moderators that are here to block these people as well. All right, let me know what you think about all of this. Join the conversation. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.